Alright. Oh, I gotta put chain lifts on these things, don't I? Oh shit, wait, no. Will be placed on straight and unbanked track. This? Chain? Have the chain just escort them? Wait. Drive tires pushes trains along slowly. Friction brake slows trains down. Trim brakes is the trim speed of the train mid-run. More versatile than a friction or magnetic brake run, but more expensive. And a block section. Oh god, it's getting too much! My goodness. Okay, so chain lift there. Right? Okay. Chain lift there. Chain lift there. Straight or unbanked? Oh goodness, damn it. Wait a minute, so is that giving the chain or is it not? There we go. I think those are all the chains are on those ones. I removed the chains. Damn it! Thank you. Chain it up. There, that should work, right? Kind of just gotta coast along to that. All right, let's take this. Let's see if we got that going for it. All right, and what an interesting looking exit ride camera. Start test. Yeah! Here we go. Looks good so far. Look at that. Hear those clicks? That's the sound of success, my friends. Ha! And they said we wouldn't be able to figure out this game on our own. Well, look at us now. It might be a really long train ride, but hey, it works. It works. Oh, look at the birds. Look at that. There's wildlife around here. This is going to be the makings of a good park. Oh, look at that. It's nighttime. Oh, wait. It's daytime. That was weird. Oh, we got a crash. Oh, I am a crash dummy. We're not people. I suppose that's the responsible thing to do. Alright, let's slow this down. Uh-oh. They're just gonna... Oh no, one by one! He's just bouncing up. Whoa, at least they vanished like a magician would. That's pretty nice. Well then, angle, auto tunnel, height markers, track support. So, how do we speed that up? Oh, it's still going? 10 out of 10 ride would go over the edge again. I really think I need a more advanced tutorial. I see the way the pieces go together. It seems quite difficult. Someone in chat, I think it was Louis, said that there was a tutorial on the main menu. I think. Let's check that out. Let me see. Play. Oh, tutorial videos. Pay attention, class.
Welcome to Planet Coaster. Let's get started and build some rides. The Hellion has a pretty high rating for fear and looks fun for my guests. Let's add this to the park. It looks pretty good where it is, but I think I'd like to turn it around. The contextual help panel on the left shows controls specific to the activity, in this case, ride placement. I can hide the help panel with the F1 key or bring it back at any time. Here we can see how to rotate the ride, so let's give it a go. Tapping the Z key rotates in 90-degree steps, but I can also hold down Z and drag the mouse left and right to rotate it smoothly.
The Z?
I can also lift the ride whilst holding Shift.
Oh, okay.
I'll tap Shift again now to bring it back down. I think it looks pretty good over here. If you're not certain on the position, you can press the Move button or press M to move it afterwards. The ride is closed, but needs a few more things before it can be opened. Pay attention to the steps needed on the checklist when you're building a ride. Click the Place Entrance button and choose a position. This is where the guests will get onto the ride. We need an exit too. Now we need to build a queue path for the guests.
Oh, that's way simpler. Okay.
If you make a mistake placing a piece of path, or building anything at all, use the Undo and Redo buttons to fix it. You can use the keyboard shortcuts to make this even faster.
Okay.
Connect the queue to the path to make it functional. We still need a path for the guests to exit the ride. Let's switch from the queues to the regular paths. Now that's complete, we can open the ride.
Woo!
Theme parks are all about roller coasters, and Planet Coaster has you covered. We're going to put down one of the pre-designed coasters. I think the Little King is perfect for this park.
Wow. The Little King.
We just have to add an entrance and exit, like we did with the other ride. We can connect the queue to the station. This is a bit simpler
than I thought it would be.
Oh, it looks like this ride is off the ground a little.
Yeah, what do we do about
that?
that?
To deal with this.
How do we do that?
Press F1 to check the path controls.
F1.
You can see that paths can either be raised or lowered by holding down the left mouse button while dragging up and down.
F1.
The slope flattens out when it hits the ground, and we can connect it to the path just like last time. We can add a slope or steps to the exit path in the same way.
For raising and lowering?
And it's time to open the coaster. Wait, what's this? It looks like we need to test the coaster first. Safety is extra important with roller coasters, so these rides need a test run before any guests will ride them.
But how do you
will
get the
need to run a
hilarious
test
results?
after placing down any coaster in your park. You can see the recorded values for the speed, excitement, fear and nausea all changing while the train goes around the track. Testing measures whether coasters are safe to open to the public and tracks their excitement, fear and nausea values. Rides with a good EFN rating are more popular, leading to bigger profits and more guests in your park.
EFN.
You can also use the ride camera to see how the coaster looks as it goes around the track while it tests. Once the coaster has completed one circuit, you can open it to the public. Remember to use the contextual help panel for controls advice and follow the ride checklist. More importantly, have fun building your dream park in Planet Coaster.
Is that it? Was that all the videos, or was that just the first one? Okay. Coaster construction.
Building a custom coaster is the perfect way to make the most of the space within your park and meet the goals of the scenarios. Let's get ready to give your guests the time of their lives. Select a coaster from the custom menu within the Coasters tab.
Alright.
An arrow will indicate the direction the coaster will leave the station. You can extend and change the loading sides by clicking on the Station tab and selecting the appropriate layout. Change to the default chain lift section. The chain lift moves the coasters up the hill. To place a track section, simply click on the Build button or anywhere on the screen. You'll need to curve the chain lift upwards to a steep angle. To do this, left-click and hold the curve icon on the track, then push the mouse upwards.
Okay.
You can also extend the length of your track pieces. Use the slope icon to bend the track down. Build at a steep angle downwards. This is known as the first drop, and is one of the most thrilling parts of the ride.
The first drop.
On the end of the standard track, there are widgets for bank, slope, curve, and length. You can use these to bend and shape your track in an infinite variety of ways. To get a precise angle for your track sections, you can use Angle Snap to lock the track to exact angles. There are a number of pre-built track sections to help you create interesting and varied tracks. Once placed, these can be scaled in size and rotated to fit your track requirements. It is possible to test this as you're building by clicking the Test button. This will tell you if the car is going to make it over the section you've just built. As you reach the end of your track, you may want to slow the car down or even add a block section to add another car or train. There is an autocomplete function which will automatically try to complete your coaster. One of the most useful features of the track editor is the ability to edit track you have built. If you have a track section that's too rough or needs some height adjustment, just select the track section and use the widgets to tweak the track. In some cases, you might find that your track corners too sharply, or the banking is not smooth enough. In cases like these, the smooth options are really handy and are a great way to add polish to your track. Once your track is complete, you can start to get test results that will tell you what kind of ride you've built. Is it scary, kind of overwhelming, intense, or will it make your guests sick? All of this information is displayed in real time. The best coasters will have a high excitement rating, a low nausea rating, and be in the middle for the fear rating. This will ensure you make a ride that your guests will love and want to ride time and time again. Heat maps are a great way of visualizing the output of your test results.
How scary is our
now
by
your
the
track
numbers
is complete
is our
and
track?
you're happy with the test results, you can start to make it accessible for your guests. You'll need to place an entrance and exit and connect them to the park pathways.
Okay, got that.
It is still possible to change the side from which your station loads, but you'll need to replace the entrance and exit if they're already placed. Now your ride is complete and you're ready to add exciting twists and turns to every park.
Like a nausea coaster, call it the Queeze. You wanted the game until I showed you the tutorial? I'm sorry. Alright, last video.
Everything you build in the park is for the benefit of the guests. Paying attention to the needs of your guests will make a huge difference to your monthly profits. Watch out for the notifications in the corner of the screen. These will let you know everything that needs attention in your park, so be sure to keep an eye on this list, especially items labelled as important. If your guests and staff are unhappy and your rides are breaking down, your park won't be making as much profit as it should. Keeping everybody happy and comfortable is the best way to make them loosen the purse strings. Guest needs are broken down into 6 different statistics: happiness, energy, hunger, thirst, toilet, and nausea. Keep all 6 values well provided for, and your guests will be far less frugal. Different guests prefer different types of rides, so every new ride will bring profit to the park. Going on rides is the best way to make guests happy, but it isn't the only way. Scenery always gives a cheer, and decorative buildings make the park more appealing. Decorating around your ride queues, shops, and
guy
coaster
just
tracks
marches
will let you
back and
charge more
forth
for
all
ticket
day.
prices.
That's his job. To
A
march
little retail therapy will
15-foot
brighten
patrol.
up your guests, so long as the prices are right. Watch out for dirty paths. They'll make people pretty unhappy as they walk around. The happier the guests are, the more they'll pay for shops and rides, so it always pays off to keep everyone happy. Guests will quickly become sad when they get tired. Put down some benches, let them stock up on energy drinks, and they'll even get an energy boost from extra toppings on food.
Oh, man.
Make sure there are plenty of food and drink stalls. Adding extras can make them more appealing, and some have other effects. Too much salt and chilies might make your guests thirsty, but others will give an energy boost. If you're selling a lot of food and drinks, you'll need to make some bathrooms available.
Bathrooms, got
Roller
it.
coasters and intense rides
Not just
will make
ditches
your
in the
guests
ground.
queasy. First aid stations will make the guests feel better, but sometimes weak stomachs will just get the better of them. Taking care of all that vomit is the responsibility of the janitors. Hire some janitors from the park management area. They'll also sweep up the litter and empty the bins.
Make it look so simple, but I'm gonna click around the
You should
interface
always
and be
put
totally
plenty
lost.
of bins near the food and drink shops. Hiring entertainers will keep your crowd happy, and mechanics will repair your rides, or keep them from breaking down.
Yeah.
Remember that training your staff will help them work more efficiently, and you can even train the vendors that work in the shops.
Interesting.
Be sure to pay your staff enough if you want them to work hard. Marketing campaigns can be expensive, but are a fantastic way to bring in extra guests when your park is large enough.
Ugh, now we're getting to the point where I'm like,
Managing your loans and repayments will ensure you have enough money to spend as you play.
Loan simulator? Oh no, 3% interest rate. We have
Check
to...
up on your guests by using the park management menu.
Oh no.
Watch the guests' thoughts to spot any problems. Pay attention to any career or challenge objectives so you're always working towards the next goal. Be sure to set some research projects going so you'll always have something new to offer your guests. Remember, happy guests equal more money. Keep your staff happy, research and build new and exciting rides, and make sure your park is always clean and tidy to maximize profits.
And remember, keep track of all of your loan paperwork. You don't want to get audited in this game. It is a complete and literal nightmare. We're not done making that tutorial video yet. Well, holy crap. Okay. It got worse as we went through the tutorial. Like, okay, you got me. Warp the track. Keep people happy. Loan management. All right. We don't want to put them in the games. We want to put them on YouTube. Gotta get them hits. Hey, Stapwood5! Thank you for 4 months, my friend. Salutes up to you. Thank you. Don't forget to pay your taxes as well. Okay, so, well, I guess after seeing that, I don't know if I... these scenarios don't seem fun. I feel like there should be like a sandbox career mode. Like, can I do sandbox with a limited budget? So I'm thinking that we either need to make the biggest, grossest cesspool of a park. You know, like maybe like 1 bathroom. Or no bathrooms.